Hey guys, in this lecture we'll discuss DFT as linear transformation. So as we know, the DFT equation is given by x of k is equal to summation n varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of n wn power kn, right, where k is varying from 0 to n minus 1, right. So we shall try to expand this equation. So when k before that, what I'll give values for n and I'll expand the summation. So what do we get? X of k is equal to, when n equal to 0, it is x of 0 into wn power 0, which is 1, right, plus when n equal to 1, x of 1 into wn power k into 1, plus when n equal to 2, x of 2 into wn power k into n is 2, right, plus dot dot dot, what is the last value, plus x of, when n is equal to n minus 1, it is wn power k into n minus 1. Now we'll try to give values for k. When k is equal to 0, what happens? X of 0 is equal to small x of 0 into 1 plus x of 1 into since k equal to 0, wn power 0, which is 1, plus x of 2 into 1. Why? Because k is 0, plus dot dot dot, plus since k equal to 0, this is x of n minus 1 into 1. Okay, all these 1 values are from this wn. Now when I give k is equal to 1, so we get x of 1 is equal to x of 0 into 1 plus x of 1 into wn power k is 1 into 1, which is 1, plus x of 2 into wn power, so k is 1 into 2, it is 2, plus dot dot dot, plus x of n minus 1 into wn power, so k is 1 into n minus 1. So when k is equal to 2, so we get x of 2 as x of 0 into 1 plus x of 1 into wn power, k is 2 into 1 is 2, plus x of 2 into wn power, k is 2 into 2 is 4, plus dot dot dot, plus x of n minus 1 into wn power, so k is 2 into n minus 1. So if we keep on giving values for k, and the last value of k is what? K is n minus 1, right, because k is varying from 0 to n minus 1. What is the last value of k? So x of n minus 1, which is equal to x of 0 into 1 plus x of 1 into wn power, this is n minus 1 into 1 plus x of 2 into wn power, so since k is n minus 1, it is n minus 1 into 2 plus dot dot dot, plus x of n minus 1 into wn power, so this k is n minus 1, so n minus 1 times n minus 1. Now I can write this equation in terms of matrix vectors form, right? So how do I write it? This is, what is this? This is actually a vector in frequency domain, right? And what is its length? Its length is capital N. So I can write it as x of 0, x of 1, dot dot dot, x of n minus 1. It's a vector and samples in frequency domain. So this is equal to a matrix. I'll be having a matrix with a length n cross n, and I'll be having one more vector with the length nth row, 1 column. Here also the size is n row and 1 column. Okay, so what is this vector here? So if you see, this is x of 0, I have x of 1 everywhere here, in this column x of 2 everywhere, in this column x of n minus 1, right? So this vector is x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, dot dot dot, up to x of n minus 1. And what about this n cross n matrix? So this n cross n matrix is this 1 Wn power kn, k1 Wn power k2, Wn power k times n minus 1. Next row of the matrix is 1 Wn power 1, Wn power 2 up to Wn power 1 times n minus 1. Next row is 1 Wn power 2, Wn power 4, Wn power 2 times n minus 1, and goes on. So ultimately what is this? 1. First row is 1, first row is everywhere it is 1, and first column everywhere it is 1, right? So this is dot 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 1, and first column is also dot 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 1. So how many rows? Nth row. How many column? N column. Okay, what is the second row? Second row is, so Wn power 1, Wn power 2, so on, Wn power n minus 1. Third row is, let me write the third row as well, Wn power 2, Wn power 4, dot dot dot, Wn power 2 times n minus 1. What is the last row? Wn power 1 times n minus 1, Wn power 2 times n minus 1, so on, Wn power n minus 1 times n minus 1. Okay, so this is actually a transformation matrix, right? So this transformation matrix transform the sequence which is in time domain to the sequence in frequency domain. So basically I can write those matrix vectors in a short as xn, capital Xn. This is length capital N, it's a vector of size capital N, right? And it is in frequency domain, is equal to a matrix of size n cross n, we call it as Wn, into again one vector of size n and which is in time domain. Okay, so this is basically, this is actually the equation for DFT as linear transformation. In short, we represent it in a short form. Okay, we call it as equation 1. So I can use this to find, DFT. So basically this is a symmetric matrix. Even we can represent IDFT also in terms of linear transformation. So what we shall do is, we are going to pre-multiply. We are going to pre-multiply equation 1 by Wn. Okay, Wn power minus 1, where Wn power minus 1 is not actually inverse of a Wn matrix, it is IDFT matrix. So how do we get this DFT matrix and IDFT matrix? We'll let you know later. So when we pre-multiply Wn power minus 1 in this equation, what do we get? So Wn power minus 1 into Xn is equal to Wn power minus 1 into Wn into Xn. So what happens? These two cancels out. I end up with Xn is equal to Wn power minus 1 into capital Xn. Now this equation 2 can be used to find IDFT. So we can have one more equation to find IDFT with respect to the definition of IDFT, which is x of n is equal to what? 1 by n into summation k varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of k into Wn power minus kn, right? So how do I represent this in terms of before that? So I can write it as 1 by n into summation k varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of k. So instead of writing Wn power minus kn, since this is a complex matrix, so I can write it as Wn power kn whole power star, where star is nothing but the complex conjugating the matrix. Okay, so instead of writing Wn power minus kn, I write it as Wn power plus kn with a conjugate symbol. Now I can write it in matrix vector form as what? This is what? This is a sequence, this is a vector of length n, right? So I can write it as xn into 1 by n scaling factor into, so this matrix I can write it as Wn star. I can write it as Wn star into, this is a vector, I can write it as capital X into n, right? So let me call it as equation 3. So comparing equation 2 and 3, what do we get? So I have xn here, I have capital X and capital Xn here. What is this? This is nothing but Wn minus 1. So IDFT matrix is equal to 1 by n times Wn star. So this is to get the relationship between IDFT matrix and DFT matrix. This is the relationship between IDFT matrix and DFT matrix. Even you can use this formula. To find IDFT.